Hey guys, I just wanted to put out a little intro on these videos, just a quick one to let you know what we're doing in this reading. The purpose of this reading is not so much about whether or not you're going to be ending up with somebody or, it's not a love reading per se. It is a reading to understand the bigger purpose as to why we connected with a certain person or why a certain connection came into our life. For those of you that are aware, our connections with others, whether it's family, friends, lovers, etc., the purpose for them, the main purpose for them is for our evolution. Our relationship serves to reflect to us the things in ourselves that we need to resolve, any sort of karma that we need to clear, any blockages that we need to clear. So that is the main purpose of all our relationships, because we're all really here for our journey to evolution, our journey through evolution, and it's done through our relationships with others. Okay, so this is the purpose of this reading, and I hope you're able to gain some sort of guidance or clarity from it. Let's get started with your reading. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading. We're going to start off with the past life oracle cards to see what lesson you're bringing forward from your past lives into this one to help you to decipher exactly what it is that you are working through and the lessons that you've learned or are learning, and also to have a look and see how this person has possibly played a role in this lifetime in clearing that previous karma. Alright, so Taurus, you have the sun shining into the window, so I'd be interested to see if the sun comes out in your reading, Leo. Oh, it's actually you guys are Leo, so there you go. Mother, monk or nun, and knighthood. Very interesting, Leo. Okay, for some of you, this could be a relationship with your mother. Others of you, okay, I'm going to say this is a sexuality thing, okay? I'm not talking about specifically like sexual preference or gender or anything like that, although for some of you it could be. But I'm going to say this is more to do with balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, but also how you relate and open up intimately with others. This is a very interesting combination. This will have, regardless if it's a relationship with your mother, I mean, I don't feel like it is, but your mother's definitely been an influence in the way that you relate to others. So some of you may have suppressed at a younger age, suppressed the way that you relate to others intimately or sexually. I'm talking sacral chakra energy here, which is responsible for those areas. This is just not happening, okay? So you guys get the drift here with this stand. I have to work out something better than that. So, so you may have grown up in a family life where it was very sort of, maybe there wasn't a lot of intimacy between your parents, or vulnerability when I say intimacy. Maybe your parents didn't really connect on a very warm sort of level. It was very structured in their gender roles. Like say mum went to, mum stayed home and cleaned and dad went to work and brought home the bacon or whatever it was. It could be that you also were in a sole parent environment where you didn't see a lot of intimacy expressed between two parents or two people. And so the way that you relate to others on an intimate level, it has, you're working through that. You're working through those energies. Okay, let's get some further clarification for Psychic Tarot. Interesting, Leo. This is the first sort of reading that's touched on that so much. So this is very interesting. Let's see. Again, intimacy is not only about sex. It's about being vulnerable and open and the way that we connect with others. It's about sharing that part of ourselves, that vulnerable part of ourselves. and expressing through our bodies. So you have shadow, movement, choices and decisions, and financial and material changes as well as true. Okay, I'm going to say as well here, you guys, some of you, this is because of like a soul parent environment. But regardless, what I'm seeing here so much is your independence and this need to do things on your own and not allowing somebody to come in and help work through your challenges, about possibly not finding it difficult to partner up with somebody and allow somebody to come in and almost like not wanting to rely on anybody else because of fear of disappointment or fear of failure. So you may have found that in the past, even though you may have had partnerships or connected with others, you weren't fully open to allowing somebody into that space, okay? A fear of possibly, not wanting to be abandoned, or fear of being abandoned, fear of being hurt, okay? Some of you may be single mothers as well, and you've been burnt in a love relationship and felt that you don't want to open up to give anybody the opportunity to hurt you that way again, okay? You may have been left out in the cold. So let's see with the Romance Oracle cards how this connection has spurred on this awareness or lesson for you to change, to bring you the abundance that you deserve. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We've got choices on the table as well. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I'm telling you guys, this is... like, I love when the cards do that. It's reaffirming what I saw. So, two storylines, Leo. Some of you are deciding whether or not you want to get back with somebody. It could be the father or mother of your children. Others of you are deciding, about allowing somebody in fully, regardless. Either way, I feel like there's been some sort of blockage here with how you let anyone in. So there's some abandonment stuff that's sitting here. See, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So whatever it is that this connection was, it has really, because I feel like you do want this. You want this love, and you're ready for this love. You're ready to actually connect with somebody completely and be able to rely on someone. With the Knight there, that's about allowing somebody to come in and if we look at it old school, it's like rescue. It's not that you need rescuing, but allowing someone to help you. And so I feel like this is what this connection has brought on for you. Let's get some further insight with the tarot. I said I wasn't going to take flippers, but you know what? I can't argue with that. So 7 of Wands, this is about barriers and keeping people out and not allowing anybody to get too close. It's also a card of doing things on your own and standing your ground. So I feel like you guys have had boundaries up. Whoever it is, this connection did cause you to want to drop those barriers. So we've got the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the Fool, could be dealing with Aquarius, or 9 of Swords. It's 5 of Swords for me is this self-sabotaging energy. It's about, and we all self-sabotage, or, we block things from coming to fruition based on fears or based on things from our past. And so I feel like you guys are working through this energy. It's definitely very hard for you. You guys might be having a lot of memories coming up from your past, or even nightmares possibly, that are triggering some stuff for you. But I do see you guys working through that. And at the bottom of the deck, funnily but not funnily enough, we have the Empress. We've got Mother on the table as well. So that's confirmation of that some of you have, it's by your viewing a certain dynamic around a female figure in your life, but also what the Empress is, it's about, she is very abundant. She is not afraid to let anybody in because she knows who she is. who she is. She, of course, she has boundaries. She's protective of her energy and space, but she's also able to give freely. She's selective with who she allows in, but she doesn't block anything. She receives. She allows things to flow to her. And so I feel like this is the energy. So whether you're a male or female, you are tapping into your feminine energy. She's not afraid to be vulnerable. She's fertile. She's abundant, and again, she's divine feminine, so she allows things to flow through to her naturally. And this is what I feel like this person has triggered within you. And we've got the star. So again, Aquarius energy. And look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. Could be dealing with any of the fixed line. This is definitely a karmic lesson. Just on a side note, some of you may be listening to this and be trying to get pregnant. If you are, please pay attention, because this is a psychic message for you. There may have been some sort of loss that came up in a January, February time frame. If that's you, I send my lots of love and light and healing on your journey. Please know that things will change for you, okay? So don't give up your dream of being parents. It's still on the cards for you, also with the Ace of Swords, all right? So give yourself time to heal and to move through, but you will have what it is that you're hoping and wishing for. But for me, for others of you that are not dealing with those sorts of trials or with those sorts of challenges, or have been, what I'm seeing here for you guys is that this connection, whatever it is causing big changes. Your perception is changing completely, and I see a lot of reflection on yourself and healing from your past here with the star. So this is really quite beautiful energy. It may be something that you will struggle through, and there might be times where it comes up again to surface, and you've got to work through it again. But I do see, guys, with the Ace of Swords, you're working through it. So keep going, Leo. That's pretty amazing. And also, Ace of Swords is it's truth, but it's also being able, with this energy, it's being able to be vulnerable and intimate and express parts of yourselves that you don't always share with others, authentically, and allowing somebody in completely to your truth, okay? Which takes a lot of courage, Leo. I don't know if I said Aries a couple of times in these videos. I haven't just done the Aries video, so it could be you're dealing with an Aries in particular. All right, Leo, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, so I am really, truly grateful to be able to bring you these readings. And I'll see you in a couple of days with your weekly love readings. Namaste.